Good evening. I would like to call the June 22nd school board meeting to order. Can we please stand and state the vision and mission statement? Vision.
We produce students empowered to change the world.
Mission.
Mission of the School District is to become a premier, world-class school system where student success is inevitable and each student can come a big character and a local society.
At this time, we have 30 seconds of silence. Thank you, you may be seated. Can I have a motion and a second to adopt the agenda?
Motion. Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions and concerns? All in favor? Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to review and approve the minutes?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any questions or concerns about the review of the minutes? All in favor? Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed? At this time, we have the report and presentation of the business of the superintendent.
Thank you, Madam President. Report and presentation of the business of the superintendent. 6A, we have consent agenda.
Can I have a motion and a second?
I move that we approve the consent agenda item 1.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed?
B, regular agenda. Number 1, we have approval of bus driver incentive for the 26-27 school term.
I move that we approve the bus driver incentive for the 2026-2027 school term.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 2, approval of extended summer school staff days 2026.
I move that we approve of the extended summer school staff days 2026.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 3, approval of the 26-27 employee handbook.
Can I have a motion?
So moved. Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 4, approval of the 240 and 250 day calendar for the 26-27 school year.
Can I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
India Hopper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 5, approval of agreement with Pine Belt Mental Health Resources.
I move that we approve of the agreement with Pine Belt Mental Health Resources.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns?
I have a question.
Ms. Hawker?
I have two questions actually. Number one, the first question is, how are we evaluating whether this partnership is improving our student outcomes? And the second is, Do you know offhand how many students were served with this from the 25-26 school year?
Ms. Harper, no, I do not know, at the time how many students were served, during the 25-26 school year, but I can reach out and get those numbers, for you, okay? My plan for this year, with the Pine Belt Mental Health Resources is to work collaboratively with them and make sure that our parents are aware and the community are aware. Because I think some of the issues this past year that some of the people just not aware of the resources that we have available to them, Ms. Harper. But at the same time, this do not cost the district anything. So I want to just work with Pine Belt to provide our students the mental resources and to make it as efficient and effective as possible.
Okay, so will this be, is this the first year for this contract?
No, ma'am, this is not the first year.
Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
They've been with the district for several years, Ms. Harper. They were with the district last year and the year before that. So they've been with the district for several years.
Okay, so how are we measuring whether this is actually working through Pine Belt?
And that's what I'm saying, Ms. Harper. In the past, it may not have been communicated effectively, but we're going forward, we have a plan to make certain that we make the most of these resources. And I'll be happy to present that plan to the school board, Ms. Harper.
Okay, all right. I just want to see if we have any data to show that this is actually improving.
Well, I think it's a valuable resource that our students and parents definitely need. If it's used correctly, and used efficiently and effectively, I don't think it can be nothing but a win-win, for us, with our health professionals working with our students, and we know they need, some mental health in our schools and community.
Right, I mean, I agree that it is a win-win for the district, but I'm just wondering, okay, since we've had this contract for a couple of years now, how are we measuring whether this specific contract with Pine Belt is something our students?
Yes, but I understand exactly what you're saying, and we can definitely put parameters in place to know how many students we have served, but not by name, but just know how many students we have served, for the first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks, and even cumulative, we go out through the 26-27 school year.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? All in favor? Aye.
Any other aye?
Opposed?
Number 6, we have the first review of all the school safety practice plans for the 26-27 school year.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
I second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Any other aye?
Opposed?
Number 7, we have approval of resolution for lease agreement with the town of Summit.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second? Second. I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns?
I have a question.
Ms. Harper?
So if this is just a draft agreement, correct, because I don't see any date or anything filled in this agreement.
That is exactly correct. This is a resolution, Ms. Harper, to draft a lease agreement with the town of Summit, pertaining to, the land that we have, including the playground equipment.
Okay, so we will get the actual resolution back before to vote on for the term.
Yes, ma'am.
This is,
But this is the resolution, I'm sorry, this is not a lease. This is the resolution for us to engage into a lease agreement with the town of Summit.
Okay, thank
Do we
you.
say the lease agreement?
Oh, yes, most definitely so.
But the board will approve the lease agreement also. This is strictly for the resolution. The only thing that's missing is the vote and the dates in this resolution. Yes.
So,
Right.
Yes.
Any more questions? All in favor?
aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 8, approval of job description for deputy superintendent.
I move that we approve of the job description for deputy superintendent.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 9, we have revised administrative salary scale for the 26-27 school year.
Can I have a motion?
So moved. Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 10, we have classified personnel recommendations for the 26-27 school year.
I move that we approve of classified personnel recommendations for 2026-2027.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 11, we have certified personnel recommendations for the 26-27 school year.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns?
I have a question, and this may be for the superintendent for the vacancies that we have. What are we looking like in terms of our teaching staff and other essential staff?
Well, Ms. Bard, I did not bring the exact figures with me per school, but most of our schools, except for Ogden and high school, are in great shape. We do have several vacancies still at Ogden and high school, and Ms. Wilson has been working with those principals extensively, so she probably can just do better than I can.
I use 3 additional certified teachers. We do have a plan to use that richness if she's not have those persons in place. We do have persons on staff in supplemental positions that can fill those vacancies. And the high school has 1 vacancy person. That's all. I can have 2 teaching vacancies. However, we have a plan. Our intention is to have the qualifications to serve. We'll serve over the school year if we do not fill those vacancies. But we will have qualified persons in our classroom and school openings.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're looking for 1 science teacher with a plan. If we do not hire that 1 science teacher, we have a plan to ensure all students are served with a certified science teacher. Okay. And MHS, we need 1 person per subject, English, math, science, social studies, to have the ideal situation.
And this is where now?
At the high
At the
school.
high school.
But however, we can go ahead and start. We would have the undesirable approximately 28 students per class, but our goal is to have 25 or less. So if we can find 1 person in each of our academic areas, then we will fulfill our requirements there, our desires there. Because we want to have smaller classroom, more opportunities to differentiate instruction.
Thanks so much.
Any more questions? All in favor?
Aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
C, we have miscellaneous business. Approval of out-of-district transfer.
I move that we approve of out-of-district transfers and miscellaneous.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
David Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 7, we have policy revision, approval of policy revision, clear book day.
approve of policy revisions.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns?
I have a question. If they do come without the clear bag, what do we do? Take them to the office and what?
Yes, sir, we take them to the office, we call the parent and make sure they understand that, when they return to school, they have to have a clear backpack.
That day, what will they do?
They can go to class, we allow students to go to class.
Yeah.
But that backpack will not go to class with that school.
Okay.
Question.
Ms. Martin?
I've had parents to ask whether or not they're on each of our campuses, if there is a way for them to actually buy a clear book bag. Is there a way, because some of our parents may not have the opportunity to go elsewhere and buy a book bag. Will we have a place where the clear book bag is vended?
In my opinion, Ms. Martin, we are not Walmart, and we don't want to start selling book bags or buying them and providing them. I mean, Amazon, Walmart.
Ms. Boyd, to answer your question, that's not something we have in place, school year, but at the same time, we're in the work with the community best we can. Throughout the community, every year, they have places, they have backpack giveaways and things that they, and we will collaborate with those entities.
Okay, all right, I'm just speaking from the standpoint of how we have to make sure that, if there's a rule to be followed, that we're accommodating as possible, as accommodating as we can be for parents who, may not, like some of our households, it may be a grandparent who cannot get out and get what the student may need, that they are willing to actually pay for.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Ms. Hall?
So are we giving like a grace period for this, considering that school is starting like almost a month, almost 2 or 3 weeks ahead of schedule? Are we giving a grace period for this?
No, ma'am, we have not implemented a grace period for, backpacking, that's what we're asking.
If the purpose is, if it's for safety purposes, then the district should be prepared to implement those things.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what she said.
She said for safety reasons, the district should be ready to implement this on day one.
You know, Ms. Harper, in comparison, last year, we did announce put backpacks to after I got here, and that was in mid-July, and we still didn't have any problems since starting. And this year, we announced really early up front, even before the handbook went out. So parents didn't know it for at least several weeks, and they have to have a clear backpack, for July 20. So the lead time this year is twice as long as it was last year, announcement to the parents. When I got here in July, no announcement had been made at all about backpack for the parents in the year.
Okay, thank you.
And just to be clear, the policy actually was changed last year. I think that would be the grace period, in my opinion. It was changed last year due to the high uptake in crime and violence, not just our community, the communities across the states. It's just the best thing for the students, the parents, and the staff.
Okay, thank you.
All in favor? Aye.
Ms. Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 8, review and approval of financial statements.
Can I have a motion?
So moved.
I second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Ms. Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Number 9, review and approve of claim document.
move that we review and approve the claims document.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I thought I thought we did that. Well, go ahead. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
India Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Number 10, personnel recommendations.
I move that we approve the personnel recommendations.
So moved. Second motion, I mean.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or concerns? All in favor? Aye.
India Harper, aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Oh, we gotta go, can I have a motion to go, whether or not to go into executive session? I'm sorry. We have,
I move that we have a closed determination upon the issue of whether or not to enter into executive session.
can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second, whether or not to go into executive session. All in favor? Aye.
India Harper, aye.
Opposed?
Yes, ma'am.
At this time, we'll come out of executive session. The board voted unanimously to, appoint a hearing officer in a matter of a administrative termination hearing. At this time, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Can I have a second, Ms. Hall?
A second.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
This is the first.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your week.
Dr. Benson, I'll have you two videos.